Hi everyone, it's Darla. It's Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I want to show you how to make this beautiful card. I'm not going to show you this exact one. This is for my class. So if you're coming to class tomorrow, I just ruined your surprise, one of them. But we're making this at class tomorrow. And I just want to show you quickly how you can make one too, but I'm going to use different paper. For this, I used the Traditions of Christmas DSP. It's just gorgeous paper. I love it. And I used the traditional labels stamp set and the dies that come with it. For this card, I'm going to use a little cheer stamp set just for the sentiment. And I'm going to use the Christmas tags paper, which comes with 2 pages of this ephemera, 2 pages of this ephemera, and then all of this paper. So there's the front and the back. Cute gingham front and the back. We're using this side in the card today. Front and back. Oh, this is the same one. Front and back. So this is, I think you get like 48 sheets of paper with the ephemera for $12.50. It's called the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 paper. Oh, excuse me. I just got my hair in the way. So I have my pieces pre-cut here, you know, because I like to keep my videos short, but I really wanted to show you how easily it is to cut this and cut 2 at one time. So the first thing, I have my thick basic white cardstock. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to score it, not cut it, at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to open this up. I don't know if you can see it. And I am going to cut it in the portrait position at 7 1/4. And this piece, I'm just going to put off to the side. And then I'm going to cut it again at 5 3/4. Oh, I should have done that last, but that's okay. It would have saved one cut. So I'm going to pretend like I didn't cut this. I'm going to cut it in half. So I have 2 card bases. I guess it really wouldn't have saved a cut. So I'll just do it. Cut it at 5 1/2. And then you have 2 card bases with 1 score line. And then I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2. And so you have 2 of your card bases. I will put these measurements on my blog, scraphappensherewithdarla.com. I share lots of free tutorials there, so be sure to follow me there. So now I have everything pre-cut, just the same as I did the last 2. I just wanted to show you how you could cut 2 at a time to save a little time. When you're preparing for classes, that's really important. If you're just making 1 card, you don't need to do that. But if you're making 1, you might as well make 2, right? At least that's how my mind works. Okay, so I have the designer paper that I'm going to use, and I have it pre-cut at, let's see, what is this? 1? Yeah, this is 1 1/2. So this is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to just adhere it. To the card, and then I'm going to adhere a strip to this extra piece that we cut off. Oh, I'm a little bit off. Let me see if I can lift that up. Real quick. You're my husband next door. I'm in my workshop. He's in his workshop. I'm paper crafting. He's working on his bicycle. Okay. There. Well, still a little bit off, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. And so this is the same width as this one. And I'm going to just place it at the bottom of my card. Right down here. Well, actually, I'm going to set that aside. Next, I have the part that's going to hold the card together. So I have a piece of white cardstock. It measures 3 by 3.5 inches. And I'm going to put a 2 7/8 by 3 3/8 piece of real red cardstock on top of that. For my previous card, I used Secret C. And then I have my designer paper, which is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 by, no, 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. And that is gonna go right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put adhesive just towards the bottom, and then also the bottom and the top. Then I'm gonna lay my card base down here so everything is even, and I am just going to lay this piece right on top. Isn't that cute? It's such a fun fold. You can move it over a little bit. You can move it on this side. You could even do it this direction. Make this go. I would turn this to this direction and make it open that way. So there's a lot you can do with it. Next, I am going to stamp my sentiment. I have some basic beige cardstock here, and I just have a Merry Christmas sentiment that I'm going to add to the card. And let's see, I have some dimensionals here. And then I'm going to add my poinsettia. All the ephemera is so cute on this card. I'm going to get some smaller, my mini dimensionals. Because I really want it to fit over the sentiment. Like that. I mean, over the banner. And then I am going to slip my sentiment under there. Get some adhesive on there. Slip it under. And I forgot to grab a pair of scissors, but I'm gonna grab it. I have one right next door on the next table. So I'm gonna grab it real quick and then just trim the edge. Isn't that cute? Super fun card. You can make so many of these with this pack of paper. I just think one of these days I'm just gonna sit down and make a whole pack. Use the whole pack to make cards. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll give this fun fold a try. And I will see you next week with another Tuesday's tip. But be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, my blog, scraphappensherewithdarla.com, and click Subscribe if you like what you saw today so you don't miss another video. Have a great day. See you next week.